Who's scoring big this NBA season? You are! With all the new ways to get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. From monster slams to dishing the rock to cleaning the glass, get behind your favorite player and prop bets you can make on DraftKings, home of the NBA player props. Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something simple like picking how many points your favorite player will have. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your pick. First time, here's something special for you. New DraftKings customers can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Take it to the rack with DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code MONEYMOVES. That's code MONEYMOVES for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. All right, listen up, taxpayers. It's time for what you all really tuned in to listen to me for. Financial advice. Tax season, Boost Mobile wants you to turn your tax refund into 6 months of saving. When you buy 6 months on their best unlimited plans, Boost will give you another 6 months for free. That's like 6 times 2 divided by 1, carry the, a really good deal. They told me I should have been a tax accountant. Well, would you trust me with your money? Well, that's great news because I'm not done yet. Visit Boost Mobile store during tax season and enter to win up to $10,000 to double your refund. Or if you're really good at math and money stuff like me, pay off what you still owe. Okay, time to take my financial advisor hat off and put on my lawyer hat. Requires upfront payment, tax and fees extra, terms and exclusion apply. Visit boostmobile.com for full offer terms and sweeps details. And now I get back to my boring old day job. Head over to your nearest Boost Mobile store and make the most out of your tax refund. This episode of Nightcap is brought to you by Cologuard, a non-invasive colon cancer screening test. Did you know colon cancer is considered one of the most preventable yet least prevented cancers? When caught in the early stages, colon cancer has a survival rate of 90%. So screening and early detections are key to reducing overall colon cancer deaths. That's why the American Cancer Society recommends that if you're at average risk, you begin screening for colon cancer at age 45. And a convenient way to do that is with Cologuard test. The Cologuard test allows you to be in control of your colon cancer screening through prescription-based tests delivered to your door with none of the prep that's required for a colonoscopy. No liquid prep, no days off, no invasive procedures. Plus, Cologuard test is affordable. Most insured patients pay $0, and a follow-up colonoscopy is needed after a positive Cologuard test. This is usually covered by insurance also. So if you're 45 years of older and at average risk, you can ask your healthcare provider about screening for colon cancer with the Cologuard test. You can also request a Cologuard prescription today at Cologuard.com/podcast. The Cologuard test is intended to screen adults 45 and older at average risk for colorectal cancer. Do not use Cologuard test if you have had adenomas, have inflammatory bowel disease, and certain hereditary syndromes, or personal or family history of colorectal cancer. The Cologuard test is not a replacement for colonoscopies. High-risk patients' Cologuard test in adults 45 to 49 is estimated based on a large clinical study of patients 50 and older. False positives and false negatives can occur. Cologuard is available by prescription only. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for another episode of Nightcap, brought to you by Boost Mobile. Visit your nearest Boost Mobile store or boostmobile.com to join their nationwide 5G network today. Y'all know me. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe, the Liberty City legend, the Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Thank you guys for joining us as we watch the Lakers take down the Clippers again, 108-102. And with that victory tonight and the loss by the Nuggets earlier today, the Lakers are now percentage points in the number 2 spot. Yeah, you heard me. The Lakers are the number 2 seed in the West as we currently sit today. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Thank you guys for your continued support. We know we're a little late tonight, but we wanted to follow the Lakers game because we thought this would be a very interesting game, and if they were to win, it would have implications. And they did win, and now they're the number 2 seed in the West. Make sure you check out Shea by Laportier. We do have it in stock. If you can't find it in a city or state near you, order it. We'll ship it directly to your door. Please drink responsibly and stay safe. Check out my media company on all of its platforms. That's Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. We just dropped our Super Bowl show shirts, hats, their bundle. There it is right there. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Supplies are limited, and once they're gone, they're gone. The Lakers beat the Clippers for the second time in 3 days, 108-102, to win for the 16th time in 19 games. At 38-21, the Lakers moved past the Nuggets for the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. Since turning 40 years old, LeBron James has the 4th highest three-point percentage in the entire NBA. He didn't have a good night tonight. He struggled a little bit tonight, especially with turnovers, but Luka was sensational. Finney-Smith played outstanding defense. Dalton Connect came off the bench, went 5 of 8 from 3. He had 19 points, and they win again. The Lakers are looking really good, Ocho.
Hold on. Now, when you say the Lakers are looking really good, now when I asked you earlier, when we talked about Luka coming to the Lakers, you said they didn't have enough pieces to make it out the West. Now you're saying the Lakers look good. Are you saying they look good with a chance that they can contend, or they just look good to finish off the season strong?
No, I mean they're gonna make the playoffs. But when you get into the playoffs, you condense your bench. Right. You can only end up playing about 8 guys. Tonight they played what? They played 9 guys. So you're going to be very, very limited. And you see, they only have really Jackson Hayes, the big, Jemison, the third, got in a little foul trouble, not really sure what he's supposed to do. The question is, when they match up with a team that has a big, OKC, I don't really fear OKC. I know Shea is sensational. They got 2 all-stars with Jalen Williams and Shea Gilgeous. They're going to do what they do. But the problem that they're going to have is that what Luka did to him last year.
Right.
And Luka got a better running mate or a comparable running mate, and LeBron did what he had with Kyrie. Now, what they were able to do last year was throw all those bigs at him. They had Daniel Gafford. So it's going to be very interesting. And we know what the Nuggets are. They got Nikola Jokic, and you got to be able to neutralize him. Now, they did an unbelievable job the last time they played him. They swarmed him. Some guys struggled. Luka and LeBron were sensational, and they ended up winning that game. But a lot goes into it when you to make it out, because you got to win. You got to win 12 games. Yeah. To make it out of the West. Do I like their chances? The matchups. It's all about matchups once you get here. Now, hopefully they don't get the Nuggets in the first round, can build some momentum, and then maybe meet them in the second round or the Western Conference Finals. But I like the way the Lakers are playing. I would have wished they had gotten a big, but you got what you got right now. Right. There are no more bigs available. You can't go to Walmart. You can't go to Kroger or order one off Amazon. You got what you got. But I like the way the Lakers are playing. They're playing really good defensively. They're getting after people. And they just got to stop turning the ball over. They had 16 turnovers. LeBron and Luka had 14. LeBron had 8. Luka had 6. They could have blown this game open in the first quarter. But it was the turnovers that kept the Clippers attached to him. Clean that up. But I think JJ will take it. They're playing really good basketball right now, Ocho. Minus the turnover, they're shooting the 3-ball well. They could shoot free throws a little better. They was 14-20 tonight. High percentage from the field. They was almost 50% from the field. You could live with that. Offensive rebound, they were on the glass. They out-rebounded this team. But
it's another good thing too I like about the Lakers. Obviously, the acquisition of getting Luka. So when LeBron has a night like tonight where he's not on, then obviously you're not gonna have a night with both Luka and LeBron aren't on. And Luka takes the brunt of the weight.
Yes.
29 points. He put 29, 9, and 6.
Yep. Shot 5 of 12. He's getting better from the 3. 9 of 17 from the field. Didn't shoot the free throw. Well, missed 3 free throws.
So how long has it been back since he's been back from injury? What's it about?
It's probably about 11 or 12 games that he's been back. Games? Yeah.
I mean, that's enough time to get back in the rhythm. That's enough time to get back in the rhythm. Get your
Oh,
legs.
he's getting there. He's getting his legs back on him. He's getting his conditioning back on him. You get in shape by playing whatever sport that is. You get in shape playing said sport.
That's the only way to get in shape too.
Yeah, I like the getting on the cardio and doing all the other stuff, but you don't play football, basketball, or particular sport on a bike unless you're in the tour. And even in the Tour de France, they have to get out there and they have to put the road work in. They have to put those miles in when they go into the Alpe d'Huez and all that. The Champs Elysees.
The what?
That's the Champs Elysees. That's the finishing stages. But I like what I see with the Lakers. I really do. JJ Redick is doing an unbelievable job. He's definitely in the running for Coach of the Year. If he doesn't get Kenny Atkinson, what he's doing with Cleveland is unbelievable. But I don't think anybody thought JJ would have this team where they are right now. 38-21, the number 2 seed in the Western Conference, playing really, really good basketball. They're defending at a high level. The offense is really fluid, except when they turn the damn ball over. But they're getting up threes. They're shooting a good percentage from the three-point line. Almost 43%. 43% tonight, 18 of 42. Had some really good looks that didn't go down. LeBron didn't shoot the 3-ball over the last couple of games. He's been shooting the 3-ball really well. But tonight he struggled with the 3-ball. But that's what you got. You got a guy in Luka that if LeBron's off, Luka can carry the load. If Luka's off, LeBron can carry the load. But you're going to need these contributors, Dorian Finney-Smith. I really like what Vanderbilt came and gave us off the bench. He didn't shoot the 3-ball well, but he's defended at a high level, got it on the glass. He had, 5 offensive rebounds, 9 total rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks. I like what I got from him. I love what I got from Dalton Connect. Even Shake Milton came in and gave us a couple of big minutes. So you can't really complain. You got almost 40 points from your bench tonight. You can live with that. Getting 40 points from your bench, knowing that you're going to get somewhere around 45, 50 from LeBron on a nightly basis. Yeah. And then your other starters chip in. And remember, you're playing without 2 starters. No Austin Reeves, no Rui.
Yeah. How long before Reeves come back?
We don't know. He's dealing with a calf injury. So they say it's day by day. It could be 3 or 4 days. It could be 2 or 3 weeks. You don't know.
That's them soft tissue injuries, boy. Dangerous, boy.
It is. But I know I like what I'm seeing. I wonder what they're saying now. Because there was a lot of people talking. Hey, Wendy, I'll see you tomorrow, Windhorse. Hey, Stephen A., get at your boy. We gonna talk. Because y'all had a whole lot to talk about. Oh, the Lakers can't do nothing. The Lakers, blah, 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 blah. What happened now?
You know what they're gonna tell you, huh? They're gonna tell you it was 1 game. That's what they're gonna say.
No,
hold on. This is what they're gonna do. They're gonna tell you it was 1 game, and then they're gonna flip things to, well, if it was a 7-game series, this and this and this and that, this is what would happen.
But you notice when the Lakers win, it's 1 game. If the Lakers lose, they just lost the series. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought it was 1 game. They can't beat the Clippers. The Clippers, really? Now LeBron got somebody to go ride shotgun with him. Boom. Now look at him. What now? I'm feeling good. I don't know. Might have to bring the goat mask out or something.
You gonna bring it out?
Might. Maybe. Ash got it. Ash, what you do with my mask? Ash supposedly she was supposed to order a new one. This is the best time to order them. It ain't Halloween.
There's no goat mask with crowns.
No, he got horns. I made the crown.
You broke the crown.
Yeah, I go to Party City. Oh, is Party City still up? Damn, I can't go there.
Yeah, Party City gone now.
Oh, I go, what you call them? I go to hold on. What's the other store they got? Oh, I go to Burger King and get a crown. They got the crown for the kid. The Burger King got a crown. I go there. Go there and get me a crown. But LeBron has been playing unbelievable since he's averaging almost 30 points a game, 9 and 8 since turning 40. He's played extremely well. Yeah. I just know this. With Luka taking him off the ball, and you have Austin Reeves, who's another ball handler, would I be surprised if LeBron played 24, 25 seasons? Nope. Not now. Because they're not going to wear him. They're not going to wear him down.
Come down because Reeves and Luka take so much pressure off him. Listen, it's no different than I hate to use this example when you have a quarterback that has to rely on his receivers to do everything, and all of a sudden you get a running back. All of a sudden you get a running back where all the pressure is taken away from the quarterback.
Yep.
Same concept. It's the same thing. You mean to tell me I can hand the ball off to Saquon? Let's say Saquon for example.
Yep.
Over and over and over, and I don't have to do much because he can take up most of the production. Hey, cool. You mean I don't got to handle the ball? I can give it to Luka, or Austin Reeves can take it because he can create his own shot.
Yep.
He can, man. And I believe you actually with the way LeBron taking care of his body, the way he takes care of his body, he can play another 4. Hell, maybe 5. He might want to stretch it the same way Tom Brady did.
Yeah, I can see him playing 25 seasons. I really can, because the way he's averaging 25, 9, and 8 right now, or 25, 8, and 7.
Right.
I mean, think about it. I mean, he's playing at an All NBA level. I mean, are they 10 players currently playing better than LeBron? I mean, you take Shea, you take Giannis, you take Yoke. Then what are we talking here? Are we sure? Are we sure there are 10 players currently playing? Because there's 3 All-NBA teams, 2 defensive and 3 on the offensive end. Are we sure there are 10 players, let alone 15, that are playing better than LeBron James is right now and for the season? Look at his numbers. Look at his team, because before, y'all say he's just putting up numbers in a losing effort. Now look at it, second in the West. Look at his numbers, 24 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Are we sure? Are we sure that there are 10 players currently playing better than LeBron James? Let alone 15. We know they're not 15, but are there 10?
They're going to find an argument.
Enjoy this. I don't believe you'll ever see a guy play this long and play at this level again.
No.
It's just, no, I just don't. Not talking about Lakers peaking in March. If they were losing, it's one thing. Let them win. I mean, they just got Luka for 11 games. They need to get some continuity. Now you got Reeves out, you got Rui out. It's hard. It's hard to try to, because those are 2 of your starters.
Yes.
But Finney-Smith came in, played extremely well tonight. Gabe Vincent in the starting lineup played well. 3 of 6 from the 3-point line. Got a couple of rebounds. But I like what I saw from the Lakers tonight. There's nothing really to be upset about. And what LeBron James is now, 1 point away from 50,000 total points.
50.
When you combine playoffs and the postseason.
Okay. I was finna say he just gave me the 40,000 ball. How the hell he get to 50 that fast?
Nah, he ain't getting to 50 that fast. No, I don't think it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoy what you got an opportunity to watch and appreciate it.
Yeah.
Instead of critiquing and finding out everything, because we normally lead with what he doesn't do well. Well, he doesn't do this and he doesn't do that and he doesn't do that. Instead of just like, you know what?
Appreciate it while it's here.
I appreciate what you got. Ocho, Robert Orr spoke about LeBron earlier today and said if LeBron got the same calls as SGA, he would average 30 points a game and it'd be no question MVP because he's so much better physically, stronger. League, you make a vital mistake if you gave that to someone other than him as of right now. Look, they've been stopped because what they do, Ocho, is they say it's the same thing they did with Shaq. How do you officiate? He's so big. Right. That's not what Dr. James Naismith, when he instituted, he didn't say if a guy is bigger than the opponents, you don't call fouls.
Yeah.
If they fouled him, they fouled him. Call it.
Most definitely. But I they do take that into account. They just do. It's not fair, obviously. And Robert Horry is right. If they gave LeBron the call that they give SGA, he would average 30. He would. Yeah. But again, they take into account that LeBron is so much physically bigger than most, especially those that's having to guard him. I get it in a sense, and it's not fair, but I totally understand where they're coming from when they do that. Remember what they used to do with Cam Newton too?
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Yeah.
Sometimes some of those calls, and now that's a blatant foul. But because it's Cam Newton, because he's bigger, more imposing,
Yeah.
never got him.
Yeah. Now in the pocket, I agree with you. But once you put that ball up under your arm,
Yeah.
you better tee off on him. Because Ocho, if the coach, the head coach, and the offensive coordinator is not going to protect that guy, why should I?
Okay. When you put it like that, I got you.
Hey, you're running them on quarterback powers.
Right.
You're pulling two guards and a fullback and running your quarterback on a power.
Right.
And you supposed to think I'm supposed to lay him down? No, I'm gonna lay him out if I get a clean shot on him.
Right.
But I don't believe, and even LeBron, when he was at his peak and getting calls, he didn't go to the line like Shea. Shea go to the line 21 times a night. Bron would have had 70 points if they would call fouls like James Harden used to go to the line. You remember James Harden had that stretch? Chad, I know y'all know what we're talking about. When James Harden was going to the line a night like 15 times a night.
Yeah.
Shea's going to the line like 13 to 16 times a night. And man, if they'd let LeBron go to the foul line that many times, man, please.
Hey, Shea aggressive. Shea is very aggressive too. Like he's literally going to the hoop. That when James Harden had that stretch, he was literally taking people on no matter what. You know where I'm going, you're gonna have to stop it.
Even Giannis, can you imagine? Can you imagine when LeBron, what you think LeBron used to do? He used to live in the paint.
Hey, Giannis, how does Giannis move work, man? He do the same two moves every goddamn time.
The Euro step and spin.
Yeah. And it work every time.
Yep. He's gonna have to, like, the thing is that hopefully he's working on a contract because he's not gonna always be this athletic. You see what LeBron did. LeBron developed that 3-point shot.
Mm-hmm. You got to improve on other facets of your game when you athleticism.
Because the athleticism, he's supremely athletic now. But LeBron and the Lakers are playing well. Luka, LeBron, his last MVP season, he was like 30, if I'm not mistaken. It was 2013. It was 2013. Because that was the second of the back-to-backs. He was averaging 26.8, so he's averaging 27 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. He shot a 56, 41, 75. Right now, since turning 40, he's 26.4, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 55, 44, 76. So he's shooting better from the three, better from the free throw line, averaging more rebounds, more assists, and basically damn near the same amount. 1%, he's 56, field goal percentage 55 right now. He's playing unbelievable. He does a great job of taking care of himself. It's really important to him. His wife allows him to do it. She ain't in his ear chirping about you need to come home. How much longer you gonna play? Obviously you have to have someone really, really supportive to play this length of time. Anytime you see someone play this length of time, their partner, significant other, whoever is that person is in their life, Ocho, you have to sign on for that.
Yeah,
you have to. I mean,
go ahead. That's so important. I don't think a lot of people understand what it takes, especially to play as long to achieve that type of greatness. And obviously having someone by your side with great understanding and having that same vision that you do, that same vision of success, not just success short term, but long term success on the field and off the field. So, commendable. To be able to find that because everybody's not able to. Everybody's not able to. It's hard, boy. It's hard.
It is.
Especially
but you have to have,
before you make it. We ain't talking about before you made it. I'm talking about before you make it.
Yeah, you have to have somebody had to understand, Ocho. Okay, this is what I'm trying to accomplish. I need you to hold because you can't have chaos in your personal life and think it's going to be serenity on the court, Ocho. You got to have peace at home in order for you to have peace on the court.
Say what you just said again. Say what you just said. Say what you just said again for the people in the chat. Even if you don't play a sport, let's say your 9-to-5 job.
You got to have peace at home. You can't have chaos at home. You can't.
And that's just on a smaller scale. Sometimes,
especially.
sometimes they can't even get it right on the smaller scale, and we talk about want to do great things,
Mhm.
like the example you're talking about. If you can't do it on the small scale, how you gonna do it on the grander scale?
Yeah, because the thing is that an athlete's mind is his greatest muscle, is his greatest strength, and it needs to be free. He can't be thinking about having an argument with a significant other. He can't think about something that's going on out the field. And for the most part, the really great ones compartmentalize. But even if you're trying to compartmentalize on a few occasions, maybe death in the family or something like that. But
Right.
to try to compartmentalize every game for a year or for years, nah, it ain't happening. It's really not. You really need peace. And Savannah made it abundantly clear. She wanted to be a wife. She wanted to be a housewife. She wanted to take care of the home, take care of the kids. Bron, do what you need to do on the court. And that's what you need. You see, LeBron got married early on, locked it down, and people got mad at me when I said I think the face of the league probably needs to be kind of locked down. If you go back and look at it, guys that have been the face of the league, have they been single? Steph Curry was married. Kobe Bryant. Kobe got married. You got to realize Kobe got married early. Kobe wasn't the face of the league. Kobe got married early.
Hey, do you think that's
LeBron got married. Steph Curry is married. Jordan is married. Magic and Michael. Magic and Larry. So you go back, Dr. J.
Hey, you think that's a prerequisite?
It's not a prerequisite, but what did people get so mad about Tiger about? Tiger got married, became the face of golf, and then when he did what he did, people got upset. Why? Because he was supposed to be the All-American guy. He was supposed to be a family. House, picket fence, 2.5 kids.
Okay, 2.5. How you gonna have 2.5?
I'm just saying that's what they say the average family have. 2.5 kids.
I like that.
And they I'm saying that's just the way it is.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
Look at the quarterbacks. Been the face of the league. Look at the quarterbacks. Name a single quarterback that's been the face of the league.
Always.
I just want to know. Tell me, chat. Tell me the quarterback that's been the face of the league and he's been single. I'll wait. We go back. We can go. How far you want to go back? You want to go back to Johnny Unitas? How far you want to go back? You want to go back Bart Starr? You want to go with Roger Staubach? You want to go to Montana, Elway, Marino? Who you want to go to? Brady, Manning? I'm just trying to figure out. You want to throw Breeze in there? Who you want to go to?
Hey,
you want to go Mahomes? I'm just trying to figure out where you want to go with it.
It must be in the rule book or something. It must be somewhere in the rule book. In order for you to have that greatness, you got to have that. You know what by your side. You got to have that.
It's tough. Now they're outliers.
Something ain't right. It seems like it's the standard for a reason. Look how far you just went back. And what does everybody have in common? What is the common denominator? A man who findeth a good wife findeth a good thing.
I think maybe in the last 50 years, the only guy that you could say was a face of the NFL and wasn't married was probably Rodgers.
Aaron?
Yeah.
But he always had a spouse on his side. Without the ring, it was always somebody.
He had
Danica Patrick.
Danica Patrick. He had Shailene Woodley. Yeah. Yeah, and then he had Olivia Munn.
Oh yeah. Aaron, Aaron had a nice little lineup now.
Yeah, but I think the thing is, like the NBA, when you go back and study the NBA, the guys that have been the face of the league in my lifetime, and I go back to Dr. J and come forward. They've all been grounded. They've all with people like. That's a family man.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Funny how that works, huh?
It is. Ocho, LeBron started a bit of a discourse on Friday when he spoke about Ant not striving to be the face of the league. Let's take a listen to what GOAT James had to say.
I don't know why do you want to be the face of the league when all the people that that cover our game and talk about our game on a day-to-day basis shit on everybody. Have that responsibility. It's just weird. It's weird energy.
I like that. I like it. I like it. But again, are you able to be the face of the league and deal with the scrutiny that comes with on the other side of the media? Can you not care? The word I like to use, and you use this time, can you compartmentalize and separate the two? Still go out there and do what you need to do, despite knowing with being the face of the league, you got to be on 24/7. Are you going to be on 24/7? Absolutely not. You're going to have your nights. You're going to have your nights. You're going to have your nights you off. You're going to have your night. You want your highs to be, you want the percentage of your highs to be much better than your lows.
Yeah, for sure.
Who wants to deal with that though, Unc? You think about it. LeBron is the right person to be able to talk about it because he done had pressure since he came out of high school.
Yes.
He had to deal with it. Times 10, more than anybody I could think of because of the expectations coming out of high school.
But you know what? The thing is, Ocho, is that look, that's not something a player says, I want to be the face. That we get to determine that. The media get to determine the face of the NBA. The fans get to determine the face of the NBA, not said player. That's not something. LeBron didn't say I'm the face of the NBA. That's not what Magic, that's not what Jordan, that's not what Bird, that's not what Kobe, that's not what Steph did.
Right.
It's sustained excellence for a period of time, and they won. It's a sustained excellence for a period of time, and you win. Just because you got a couple of highlights, that don't mean you about to be the face of the league.
Nah.
And look, I get it. It's like, well, Jason Tatum and Shea, and it's just hard for me to see a foreign-born player because this is an American sport. It's just hard for me to see Americans getting behind a non-American athlete saying you're the face of our sport.
Right.
But we'll see what happens. But when you look at Ja, you look at Ant, you look at Tatum, and people are like, well, Jason Tatum, I like Jason Tatum. But
like
people keep saying, well, hold on.
You don't have
Are we sure Jason Tatum is the best player on his own team? Because all I know, Finals MVP went to Jaylen Brown. All I know is Eastern Conference Finals MVP went to Jaylen Brown. So are we certain?
Right.
Because it can be no ambiguity. Kobe couldn't come to face of the league as the second best player on his own team.
Right.
Shaq had to leave in order for him to be that face.
Right. Hey.
Jordan was the best player on his team. Bird was the best player. Magic was the best player. LeBron was the best player. Now, it might have taken 22 years for you to say, you know what? LeBron is the second best player now that he got a guy that's damn near 10 years, 14 years younger than he is. Luka just turned 26 the other day. But, I mean, Zion's got to win. He's got to be on the court. So the guys that we can say as far as American players, Ja, Ant-Man, Zion, Jason Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Hey,
yeah.
Is my camera crooked or am I?
Your camera's crooked.
It is?
Yeah.
Hold on. What about now?
It's still crooked. All you did is move it one way and move it right back.
How come it only do this when I'm on the road?
Look at your headboard. Can't you see your head? Can't you see the closet behind you, how it's tilted?
Whoa.
No,
God.
you got to look at the camera and see. You don't see it's tilted?
Oh, yeah. It looks like it's like.
Yeah, it is. So what you doing? Yeah, you better. There you go.
Oh, hold on. But listen, it's the tripod that I'm using. I don't know why. It's not even in the center of the camera. It's to the side of the camera. And so once I screw it in, it tilts down. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go get it. Oh, snap. I'm gonna go get a new one tomorrow. I'm gonna get a new stand tomorrow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ocho, he elaborated the next morning. Exactly made my point. But anyways, happy this convo has started it. Ain't no face of the game. Ain't no about one person or one show. It's about a culture of basketball, the beautiful game in the most beautiful game in the world.
Right.
Our game has never been better. Incredible young stars from all over the world and some elder ones. Steph Curry should be all we're talking about today. True. Man dropped 56. We talked about it, Ocho. Let's discuss how great OKC and the Cavs have been this season with two completely different styles and break down why and how they have. Of course, if players don't perform, we need to discuss that too and break that down. Even that can't be discussed in a way that's not bringing finality to a player's game, but leave room to see how the player responds, and let's watch the journey of that player. This ain't about me either. At this point, I really don't care what you said about me. It's always something. This is about the impact of negativity it's having on our beautiful game and our fans. I know it speaks a lot about players, but more importantly, a hell of a lot of great fans and truly love and celebrate the sport around the world. Mind the game. What you thinking, Ocho?
Damn. That's it. I'm trying to think.
I mean, you look at. Look, the sports are about stories. What's the story? I mean, Shea. I mean, we're about to have another foreign-born MVP. That's what we're about to have.
Whoa.
Shea is from Canada. Jokic is 1-3.
Hold on. Shea not from the crib?
Shea's from Canada. Shea from Canada. Jokic is 1-3. Giannis is 1-2. Joel Embiid. So it's been a while since we had an American-born MVP. It's been a while. Look, he's right. The Cavs be getting up threes. Donovan Mitchell didn't play tonight, but they had Ty Jerome come in, played unbelievable. Who else? Somebody else. I was watching the game. I was flipping back and forth.
Right.
But they had to come from behind because they were down damn near the whole game in Portland, and they came back and they ended up winning in overtime. But they've been really good. And they were down the other night against Boston and found a way to win in Boston because Boston has had their number this year, Ocho.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned earlier, Kenny Atkinson has those guys playing really, really well. I don't think he should have lost his job in Brooklyn, but hey, you know, they got guys and they wanted to move in a different direction. And with that level of talent, when your aspirations are a championship, and you hire a guy like Steve Nash, hey, they did. But look, if you're the face of anything, too much is given, much is required.
Yeah.
You're going to get a lot of benefits as far as advertising dollars, as sponsorships going to come your way. But you do, heavy is the head that wears the crown.
And that's one of the pros of it now. Let's talk
about
it. Let's talk about it.
Yes. DeAndre Hunter, that's the guy. They picked him up from Atlanta. I'm surprised. But Atlanta's like, hey, we're not going anywhere. So, hey, let's offload it. DeAndre Hunter can play. He still can, but he should be sixth man of the year because he was balling. He's averaging 20 off the bench.
And then people laughed at me when I said I averaged 28, 12, and 10 off the bench.
Nah. You average 28 seconds off the bench.
No, I'm just saying.
You getting straight the game's out of hand.
No, come on. No, absolutely not. If Brother Hunter could do it, you know, what do you think I would do if that was my game?
Brother Hunter was the most outstanding player in the March Madness.
Yeah.
That's not you.
Okay. I was just throwing that out there.
Okay. Jamie Foxx defends LeBron's legacy. If he came up with a cure of cancer, they would say, yeah, what about diabetes? 40,000 points over 20 years of play, carrying this bum-ass league on his shoulders, ungrateful.
No matter what you do, they'll always find a way to down your greatness. No matter who, no matter who it is.
Nobody, Ocho. I've followed this game for an extended period of time, and I go a ways back. Nobody in the history of sports
has been example
other than Muhammad Ali when he did what he did,
yes, sir,
had ever caught the vitriol that this man did.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. Go back and look it up. Nobody has.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. The man scores 50. They say, well, Kobe would have got 70. Jordan would have got 80.
Mm-hmm.
The man give you a 50-point triple-double. Mm-hmm. Against that team. Y'all do realize a lot of these teams were in the league when Kobe played. But y'all do realize Kobe retired, he was 36 and 37? 37?
Yeah.
Y'all remember what he looked like his last 3 years, or we just gonna forget that? Oh, okay. Don't wait. We gonna just forget that. Don't even worry about it, Ocho. We gonna forget that.
Yes, sir.
Do y'all remember about what Jordan looked like in Washington?
Washington.
We just gonna get that. See, they were just finishing up. Now, if they had won a title, everybody would have spoke about the greatness of those two guys. Now they didn't win a title, didn't come close to winning a title. I heard when LeBron first got to LA, he came to be Michael B. Jordan. He came to be a movie star. Now, he's been all NBA since he's been here. He's won a title. He's been the MVP of the finals, and they still won't give him no credit.
Mm-mm.
I ain't got no problem giving people credit. If you play good, I'm gonna say you play good. If you play bad, I'm gonna say that too.
Yeah. You always been fair, but listen.
But that's the luxury. That's the luxury about having your own platform. That's the luxury of being in a situation. Hey, everybody knows how I feel about LeBron, but if he plays bad, I don't have a problem saying that. Same thing with Mahomes. Same thing with Kelsey. But see, I like it because they say I criticize. When I criticize Josh Allen, they say I'm racist. If I criticize Lamar, they say I don't like black. So I'm doing a pretty good job, Ocho. So I'm getting on both sides. You know, I'm doing it right down the middle there.
You're right. Listen, you're fair. You're fair, and everybody get the same treatment.
That's it. Now, I don't hear anybody said when Lamar was coming out, I say, I don't care what they say. Lamar, don't you take your ass to receiver. Don't do no receiver drills.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do no DB drills. You are a quarterback. Go play quarterback. And then if you can't make it as a quarterback, say, you know what? I can't play quarterback. Let me go head on. I'll go to wide receiver. But I'm not running no drills at no wide receiver because I've been a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Even when he struggled, I was supportive. But if he plays bad, and I say, well, Lamar didn't play well today, he's got to do a better job of taking care of the football. Bro, so what am I supposed to say? If Lamar plays bad, I just want y'all to tell me, what am I supposed to say? Because Brady played bad, I said that. When Peyton played bad, I said that. When Romo and Breeze and Dak and whomever else, when they play bad, you looking at it too. The only difference is I get to tell you, says, look, in a situation like this, why would he throw the ball into that coverage? When you know it's this coverage and you know you're supposed to go elsewhere with the ball. I ain't got no axe to grind. I ain't jealous of I had an okay career, Ocho. 7th round draft pick, made it all the way to the high. Pro Bowls, All Pro, Super Bowls, all. So why? I'm just trying to figure out, people say you be jealous of what? Y'all make it seem like I was a special teams guy. I did. I started out on special teams, Ocho. Led the team in the tackle. Wish you was on punt return. I had something for you too.
Who?
I bet you can't sit on no branch and turn your head around. You. You. That's who.
Oh.
Well, you scared to catch the punts. You scared to get back there. I ain't even worried about you back there.
Who?
You doing an awful lot of hooing tonight.
You keep forgetting with my rookie year, my first and second season, I was a wedge buster, and you keep talking about me being scared.
I ain't talking about you a wedge buster. You ain't no wedge. You too light to be a wedge buster. You get your neck broke.
You do realize? Okay, listen, I don't want to get off topic, but I was a wedge buster. Ask my teammates. I'm sure you know some of my teammates as a rookie when I came in who the wedge buster was.
Not you.
All right.
Because back then, the wedge was 1,000 pounds. They had 3-man wedges.
I know how much it was.
And you ain't hitting those 3-man. First of all, you ran into Ray at 245 and collapsed like a deck of cards.
Time out. You saw me running the Ray and trip over my shoestring is what you saw.
No, I didn't see that. No, I didn't see that. I did not see that. So I can imagine if you, Chad, y'all think he ran into Ray at 245 and collapsed. You think he gonna run into a 1,000-pound wedge?
It's you understand physics? The laws of physics? I understand it. I was a math major. I was an econ major, so I understood what angles I need to take on the wedge and to affect what they did, regardless of size.
Ocho, you
you
do realize the wedge back then, you had, I mean, it was like D lineman and offensive lineman. So you dealing with 330, 340 running.
I was there. You sitting there telling me like I was there. I'm the one running. I'm the one running into it. What do you
pull the tape? I want to see some tape when you busted the wedge.
Show it. Yeah, they'll show you. Add Dick LeBeau.
No, I ain't gonna ask him out their tape. Like you tell me, you want to tape from when I dropped 52 or when I had averaged 30. You want to tape.
I ain't seen no tape yet.
I want to see tape when you busted the wedge. Now I can pull some tape for you. I can get some tape for you. Me on special teams, if you want it.
And I'm gonna have NFL Films pull it for you so you can see it.
If you if you want me to pull some tape of me making tackles on special team, on kickoff, on punt, I was a gunner. You want to see me making tackles? I do that, Ocho.
Okay.
I get that for you.
A matter of fact, ask Adelius Thomas about me.
Man,
you
weren't. First of all, you wasn't on no special team when AD was playing.
Yeah, what? He was the gunner, man. What you trying to?
I know he was the gunner.
Huh?
I know Fast was the gunner. Yes.
Yes, and who you think was? I was on him. I still play special teams even then.
So you was a jammer.
Yes, in my prime. I was everywhere.
Jimmy Butler has been sued for allegedly failing to pay $260,000 in rent and leaving behind more than $127,000 in damages related to a luxury home he leased in Miami Beach. In the suit, the plaintiff contend Butler failed to pay 2 months of rent at $130,000 per month for the property. Damn. Hold on.
Oh,
the lawsuit. Hold on. Ocho, $130 per month. The lawsuit also alleges that Butler changed the lock, and would not give the key to the property owner, keeping maintenance workers from entering the home. Butler also is alleged to have failed to maintain the swimming pool, the air conditioning, and latter leading to an extensive mold that required replacement of the ceiling floors on the property. $130,000 a month. I'm trying to think, how much is that? That's like a $25 million home, Ocho.
Oh, well, listen.
Hold on. How much? Hold on. How you paying $130,000 a month on a $10 million home? A $10 million home only supposed to charge you about $40,000 to $45,000 a month.
Listen, the fact that you even know the numbers and how much it should cost, that lets me know I'm out of y'all. That's out of y'all, out of my range. Y'all out of my range. I mean, the numbers you're even saying is too much, because and I can see it, I got it, but it's not connecting. 130 who a month? Never, ever. I don't care what it is. $10 million home for what? Because I play in the NBA. Right, because I make a certain amount of money. That means my lifestyle has to match.
Yeah, but Jimmy, I don't know why Jimmy just didn't buy. I don't know why Jimmy didn't buy a place, because he had been there for an extended period of time.
He knows he wasn't gonna live here. It's not his home state.
Huh. Yeah, that's 1.5. That's over 1.5 million.
Oh, you know, and
So he
1.5
done that, Ocho. If that's $10 million
1.5 million,
home,
that's a drop in the bucket for them dudes. That's a
but
drop.
that's beside the point. The point is, Ocho, he's paying that much in rent for a place that he's sending somebody. He's paying for somebody else's vacation home.
Right.
He's paying for somebody else's kids to go to private school and nice college.
Right.
1.5 million on a $10 million home? That's crazy.
And
That is absolute. That's just bonkers.
hey, remember what kind of money they make, huh? They make FU money.
Yes,
They make
I
FU
get
money.
that. But just because you make FU money, I'm trying to figure out what financial advisor let him spend 1.5 million on a house that's only valued at 10 million. That's my point. Damn, if you got it. If you got a financial person, ain't no financial person in their right mind would let their client do that.
Yeah, that's listen.
I ain't telling I'm because I mean, what do you have a financial advisor for? Now maybe they did tell him and he didn't listen because like you said, he's making that money.
Yeah.
Me, what's the point of having a financial advisor if I'm not going to take his advice?
And what if the financial advisor didn't even say anything? Because he wants to continue to remain his financial advisor. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good. 130. Hey, man, I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. Yeah, but every month, you hear me? Boy, stop playing, boy. Jesus.
Add it up. That's got to be a 30. What's the interest rate?
God.
Put in Google 40 million. What would be if I put $2 million down on a $40 million home? What would be my monthly? What would be my monthly payments? Because this is freaking me out, Ocho.
Now the numbers being that high.
Yes.
The numbers being that high in general, it just doesn't sit right with me.
Yes. Yeah, say you put down 10%. You got to put down 10% of the house, right? Okay, put down 4 million, so that's 30. Okay, so how much is the monthly payments? And what's interest? Huh? 220,000. Okay. 5% interest rate. Okay, 5% interest rate. So come down to 25 million. So you put down 2.5 million. Don't tell me 137 a month for a $25 million home. If you put 10% down, which is 2.5 million, would come to $137,000 a month.
Oh, so that means Jimmy must have been on Star Island then.
I don't know where it was. All I'm saying is, with that kind of money that you're paying out monthly, I know. Don't ask me how I know, but I know.
$25 million home. It's only so many $25 million homes. Coral Gables, Star Island.
It says in Miami Beach.
Yeah, so that's definitely it got to be Star Island. That's
Okay.
the only place, and obviously you're not paying for the house. You're paying for the location.
Location.
You sit there.
Well, that's real estate. What is real estate, Ocho? Location, location, location.
That's it. That's all it is.
That's it.
Now you can get the same house that's 25 million in Miami Beach, and you can be in Houston and get it for 5 million.
Yes. Boy, do you know how much house you could get in Houston or Vegas or Tennessee?
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, crazy.
Man, you'd have to have like maid service like they got at a hotel to clean that.
To clean that, yeah. Most definitely.
Man, you're talking about 50,000. Hold on. Holyfield house, the one Ross got.
Yeah.
That's 50,000+ square feet.
Oh,
He built that for like $10 million.
That's it?
Yes. It's ginormous.
Huge. You see how much grass? You got a full baseball field, Olympic-sized swimming pool. Different.
Yeah, I'm listen. 130,000 a month?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, hell no. Nah, I can't do that. Not even if I got the money, Ocho.
Yeah. Who you telling? Who you telling? You hey, listen. You talking to the choir?
Hell nah.
Gospel, man. Man, please.
Ocho, Giovanni Tank Davis escaped Barclays Center on Saturday night with a majority draw against Lamont Roach. The 30-year-old Davis, who is undefeated and was heavy favorite, took a knee in the middle of the ninth round before retreating to his corner and remembered to wipe his face with a towel. The unusual move, essentially a timeout, should have been assessed a knockdown, and Steve Wilson appeared to begin the 10 count. But Willis then can be heard on the broadcast telling Davis, "You take a knee like that, it looks like a knockdown." However, the fight continued without Roach being credited with knocking Davis down. Davis said during the post-fight interview in the ring that he got his hair done Thursday, and the grease from the hair was burning his eyes. Hairstylist denies putting a lot of grease on the hair, especially, "I did his hair Wednesday. It's Saturday. He did press, gym, weight. That's not an excuse. How much grease did I use? Damn." She's like, you ain't finna mess up my business.
Yeah. You got. Hey, listen, you had to be careful with that answer, because obviously, because she's the one that does his hair, her clientele has shot up because she's the one that does his hair. Now you come out and say something like that, you're the reason why. Now that's gonna mess her business up. So she got to come out and defend herself absolutely right away. She has to. Now, obviously, watching the fight, watching the punch, I think he's surprising. I think he's surprising with the punch. And hit him in the wrong spot, the wrong place, and they caught him by surprise, and they called him to go down. I'm just saying, honestly.
Who? Roach?
Yeah, Roach caught him by surprise with the.
I didn't think he got hit.
You don't think
he
so?
got hit? I don't think so. But regardless, when you take a knee, if you go back and look at when Floyd Mayweather fought Cruz, I think what was it, 2001? And he hit him on the button, and he hurt his hand, and he took a knee.
Yeah,
and they started. He's like, "Nah, and they started the 10 count. Yeah, you can't take a knee.
Yeah.
So if they give him that point, he wins the fight.
Yeah,
he wins the fight.
Hey, listen, them boys were going at it, boy. Them boys were going at it. I think that it was a part that I really enjoyed. Obviously, boxing is about moving around, and there was a point where Tank and Roach decided, you know what, we tied right now. We finna sit here in the pocket and we finna bang. Man, I mean, just exchange. And, boy, them boy were throwing, boy.
Roach didn't back down.
At all. And did you see the size difference in the ring? Obviously, Roach being, being the bigger man, but
Roach came up. Roach normally fights at 130. He came up to 135.
What? Damn, what? They look huge in the ring.
Yeah.
All right, either way. Hey, listen, they got a rematch. They got a rematch. And that fight was good. And obviously I've seen a lot of boxers come out and say, Tank lost that fight. I think the fight was good. I think when I looked at the scorecard, I think maybe going into round 7, maybe 7 or 8, maybe 7, I think Tank was up on the scorecard for that matter. But Lamont Roach had always been good. He had always been good, and he was the right. He had the right style. The styles make fights, and Lamont Roach's style made that fight what it is.
Yeah,
he made it what it is.
It's
and he made no mistakes too all night.
Yeah, I mean, look, Tank was trying to. Tank hit him with a couple of good shots, but Roach didn't move.
Clean ones.
Yeah, but he didn't move. Hey, and he started countering.
Yeah,
Tank would catch him. He would counter him right back.
Right back.
And the straight right through the guard through a southpaw, because that's what Tank is, a southpaw fighter.
Yeah.
Hey, that jab, he kept him up off him. He didn't back down. And normally Tank starts slow, comes on.
Yeah.
Roach said, "I'm here to stay."
Yeah.
He said, "I'm here for a long time and a good time. I ain't going nowhere."
I'm not sure what kind of conditioning Lamont Roach did, but whatever it is, I salute him, because everyone else at some point past round 7, normally when fighting Tank, they die down.
Yeah.
They die down. Their volume of punching decreases. Everybody gets tired after round 7 and on, but his condition was up to par. They went to war all 12 rounds. That was a really good
but I thought Roach won the fight. I did, Ocho.
If they count that knockdown, yes.
I thought even without the knockdown, I thought he won it. I I thought he had. I mean, look, I know Tank landed punches, but
Because he was
he was
aggressive.
Roach was the more aggressive fighter.
Yeah, I mean, being the aggressive fighter. Did you see the scorecard though? You go to the
Yeah,
punch.
I saw. Yeah, I
punch
saw.
line.
They showed the scorecards.
Yeah, so I mean, it's ah, it's tough. It's tough. Good. Listen, a great fight from both fighters. Now, to me, fight next, I would like to see them rematch at some point. I'm not sure if that's in the foreseeable future. I mean, it should be, obviously, if it was a draw. I would love to see Tank and
What do the numbers say? The pay-per-view numbers are going to tell you if people want to see a rematch. Because if they came out and bought the fight, yeah, they'll get a rematch.
Yeah,
if they didn't do the numbers, Ocho, no.
I think it did the numbers.
Okay.
I think it did. I think it definitely did the numbers. I mean, listen, it's Tank, Unc. He's a draw. He's a draw. They coming to watch. They coming to watch. I mean, I'm excited. I can't wait to see him fight Shakur.
But everybody had a lot to say. Shakur had a lot to say. What's his name?
Tank.
Haney had a lot to say.
Bud.
Bud had a lot to say.
Yeah.
But I think you do realize, Ocho, what this does is that it gives fighters like because everybody know Tank got power.
Yeah.
Now they're like, okay, I want to fight him. Shakur's like, okay, let's make this fight happen.
Right.
He talking about Bud looking at Canelo. Bud ain't looking to drop no weight. He ain't nobody want. The only fight Bud can make is Canelo.
Right.
Now that's a big jump to go up three weight classes.
Huge jump.
That's huge. I mean, normally somebody go up a weight class, maybe two.
Right.
Because
Roy Jones,
yeah. Roy was super middle, but Roy was fighting at light heavy.
Yeah.
So he went up from cruiser to heavy.
Heavy, yeah.
But
that's gonna be a good one though. That's gonna be a good. I mean, listen.
But I thought Tank when you got to the middle rounds, Ocho, you got to round like 4 and 5, and like, okay, here come Tank.
Yeah.
Here come Tank.
Well, that's when he steps on the gas after round 4. He normally steps on the gas and comes forward, just in general. But also, you got to understand, at this level of elite boxing like that, you got to be careful, especially when you're exchanging. One shot, boy, you gone.
Yeah.
One shot, you gone. So us as fans watching from the outside looking in, you want them to just get in there and just throw and just. But hey, it's a chess match, Uncle. You got to be careful. You make one mistake, you going to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You going to sleep.
Well, the little guys, what they do is they put. But see, they put punches together. You know, as you go up in weight class, them the ones that turn the lights out with one fight. Now, still, even at the smaller weight class, they catch you with a punch you don't see. They can turn your lights out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They catch you in between punches, boy, it's a wrap.
Yeah, they catch you throwing a punch, you throwing one, and they get through quick, or the one hitter quitter, the overhand that you don't see until it's too late, or the uppercut that you never see because it's coming from the blind spot.
Blind spot.
So that's why you look at Tyson. Tyson was always to the body, pop, and he coming through. He coming through the guard. He coming through the guard. Tyson gonna bang the body. You know what's gonna come. You know what's coming. Stop it if you can. But it was a good fight, Ocho. I mean, I don't normally pay for fights, but I say, you know what? Let me see what's really going on because I know we're gonna talk about it. I wanted to see Tank. I wanted to see Roach. Tank bet him $250,000 that he was gonna get him out of there. Roach said, no, you won't. So it's gonna be interesting to see if they have a rematch.
I mean they have to, huh? Hey,
but look, there's enough fighters in that class. You got Lomachenko, you got Shakur, you got Haney, you got Garcia, you got Tank, you got Roach. Come on, man, make these damn fights happen. Stop ducking and dodging each other. What the?
They got some good ones coming up now. There's a whole card with T.O., Ryan Garcia, and Devin Haney coming up.
Yeah.
There's a whole card.
No, they should be fighting each other. See, that's why people don't give the credit. Because you remember back in the 80s when they had the 4 Kings? Oh, yeah. Hearns fought Leonard. He fought Hagler. He fought Duran. Duran fought those guys. And then you crowd the 5th horseman. You had Iran Barkley. Those guys fight. Go back and look at the 70s, and you look at the heavyweights. When you had Norton, you had Frazier, you had Foreman, you had Ernie Shavers, you had all those guys. They fought.
Right. But
These guys, I
you gotta
love Floyd,
understand.
but I hate what Floyd did to the game of boxing because everybody's trying to protect that O. Ain't nobody want to take no chances. Because they feel now if I take a chance, I lose. Ocho, my career. Bro, stop it.
But Floyd fought everybody. He fought everybody on his terms. This is the point. When you're winning like that, you get to call your shots on your terms.
Everybody ain't gonna beat Floyd. Even if you end up undefeated, you're not gonna beat Floyd.
Yeah.
That's what they thinking.
I'm trying to think. Then all the fights, like all the fights too. Obviously, you want to see all the fighters fight each other, but also they have to keep building it up to maximize the person which they can get. You can't just fight just to fight, just because everybody want to see you fight. You got to wait. You got to build it up. You got to get some fights in. You got to create some type of chaos, some type of goddamn turmoil.
Ochocinco has done enough. Shakur Stevens has done enough that they should be able to get in the ring with with Tank.
Hey, it's not that easy though, huh? It ain't that easy. I mean, the way you say it, for us on the outside looking in, like, forget it, make it happen. But the money got to be right.
The money right, Ocho. The fact of the matter is, this is what guys do. Instead of taking a risk at 20 million, they rather fight somebody that they know they can beat for 10. That's how they doing it, Ocho.
Yeah.
People see what they're doing. That's why UFC has surpassed them, because Dana White ain't let you dunk nobody. And they ain't got, and see, you got the WBA, you got the Ring Magazine, the WBO, the IBF. You got all these the sanctioning bodies.
Right.
You got too many belts. Man, fight. What you get the sport for? I mean, just think about it, Ocho. If sports was really like that, you know what? Kansas City's like, nah, we don't want to play Philly. Y'all send somebody else to the Super Bowl. That's what these guys doing. They ducking.
I like you to put it that way, but you got to understand. But at that level, at the elite level, you have to be careful. You have to build your resume. That you want to maximize the type.
You don't think Lopez don't have the resume to be able to fight Tank?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you saying, build a resume. So he don't have a resume right now that's impeccable enough to fight it? What about Shakur Stevens? His record ain't good enough?
But again, we talk about purse. You got to think about how they thinking. They think about that bag. They think about that money. I don't want to fight you right now because financially it doesn't make sense. It doesn't.
No, all I'm saying is, man, you got to fight. What people loved about Sugar Ray. This is why boxers today don't get the love and the adulation that the old guys, cause they fought, Ocho.
Yeah, for no money. Yeah,
but look, go back and look at.
They are prize fighters. That's what they are. They're
yes.
We can want them to fight as much as you want, but I'm telling you what it comes down to. What is my purse looking like,
Ocho?
The time
your purse looking like because you not fighting nobody. They not getting no $1 million. They not getting 1 million buys. They're not getting 1.5 million buys like Floyd. So stop trying to think that you're gonna beat Floyd.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Well, you ain't gonna never be that because everybody was tuning in to watch Floyd lose. There's a difference. That's how I even got to that point.
But look at Tyson. I mean, go back and look at those guys. Those guys fought. You got to fight. Ocho, at the end of the day, you got to fight. You got to fight. I want you to get your money. But ain't nobody going to be tuning in to watch you box somebody. They want to see you. They want to see Lopez and Shakur. They want to see Tank and Shakur or Lopez.
Evan Haney, Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, they want to see fights like that.
All those are great matches. But again, why is it so hard? I see some people in the chat complaining and stop making excuses. Why is it so hard to get fights? Why do you think people don't want to send contracts? Or when they do send a contract, they look at it and be like, I ain't fucking signing that shit. You ain't even paying me. It all comes down to one thing at the end of the goddamn day, no matter what y'all say in the chat. I ain't making no excuses. The purse ain't where it need to be.
Why the purse isn't where it need to be? Because they don't want to see them jokers fight nobody. They want to see them fight the best. And the purse will be there. I'm not paying you no $25 million to fight some guy that's 13-5 and you 27-0. How you think we would not hold Sugar Ray in the regard had Sugar Ray not fought who he fought? He fought Benitez. He fought Hagler. He fought Hearns. He fought Duran.
Yeah. I mean, it's different. It's
Hearns fought Hearns, Hagler. They fought. You talk about in the 80s, the four kings.
Yeah. The best.
We never go back and look at the 70s and look at those guys. They fought.
Yeah.
Foreman, Ali, Frazier, Norton, Shavers. What's the other guy? There's another guy that George Foreman just went, and they went like 8 rounds, but it wasn't aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
But Ocho, they was throwing atomic bombs.
Yeah, isn't that trying to kill each other?
Yes.
Trying to kill it.
Yes.
Listen, I'm speaking. You got to think about it too now. When I'm sitting here talking, I'm listening to people in the chat, but then you got to think about I'm in camp with some of these folk, man. I'm listening to the conversations. I'm in there, literally. You know, why certain fights are getting made. I'm in there with Boots. I've been in there with Caleb Plant, Benavidez. I done been in the camp with Tank. I done been in the camp with Shakur. It's the same conversation, the same thing over and over. So when I'm saying stuff like this, people say I'm not making excuses. I'm sitting there listening with my own 2 ears. I'm listening to what the issues are. Well, we can't make this fight because the money ain't what it should be. And why am I getting in risking myself or risking the L or O or whatever it may be for every case? For this?
Because you in the fight game. Why get in the fight game? Every time you step in the ring, there's a chance.
There's a chance. Oh, there's always a puncher's chance, but I'm still telling you what it is. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Man, look here. Until they start that, and that's why people to stop watching. You got to go all the way. The Saudis, they try to make they making fights in Saudi and in Dubai because they joker won't fight over here. Fight.
It's so funny. I see people in the chat talk about I'm lying. I mean, it's well documented. Everything I'm saying, all you got to do is just type it in. It's there. But anyway, anywho, it's all good.
Man, I just want to see them fight. I just want to see good fights. Give me man. Hey, Ocho, man, you look. I done been to prize fights. Ain't nothing like it.
No, oh man, that atmosphere.
But ain't no. I mean, when the last time we had we got to go back to when Bud fought Earl Spence Jr.
Woo, that was nice.
Yes,
hey, that was nice.
I remember going to see Tyson fight. Ain't nothing like a heavyweight now.
Oh no, big time.
Boy, Tyson back in his prime. Everybody came out.
The world stopped. You hear me?
But you better not go to the bathroom or get concession because it's going to be over by the bribe. You brought your ass back to your seat.
You're going to miss the fight.
Oh, you missed it. You just spent 10 grand for nothing. Oh, yeah. But I want to see these guys fight. I think the chat want to see them fight too. Travis Hunter says him playing both sides of the football is more difficult than Shohei Ohtani hitting and pitching in baseball. Let's take a listen to what Trav had to say.
What's more difficult for you doing football or what
probably me, what I do in football, because it's a lot on your body. You know, Tony, he's a great player, but you got to do a lot in football.
Ain't even close.
Hey, listen, completely different sides of the spectrum. Boy, hey, Trav, I know you're going to see this, but until you can get in that cage, you hear me? Just the batting cage. I don't even want no real pitcher. Just the machine. Tell them to turn it up to 90 to 95 miles per hour. Let me see you hit it. Just a fastball. I ain't talking about no slider. I ain't talking about no curve. I ain't talking about no sinker.
Ain't no talking about no change up. Ain't talking about no cut fastball.
Listen,
just straight heat.
The most difficult thing to do in this world is hit a baseball coming at you. Just a fastball. That's it. Just a fastball. As difficult as the game of football is, and I love you, you're an exceptional talent.
Yes.
But it's not even comparable.
But if you think about it, we can only Ocho.
Man,
we can only track 2 players in Major League history to have actually to play baseball, pitch, and hit. We're talking about Babe Ruth, and we're talking about Shohei Ohtani.
Yes, sir.
Troy Brown, we saw Troy Brown do that with the Patriots. Play offense and defense.
Play DB, yeah. Play
Yes. Brian Jordan did it. Time did it. Do you see the level? Shohei Ohtani is the best player in baseball.
That's different.
He could be a number one starter for your pitching staff, and
a slugger.
He the best hitter in baseball. He can hit for average, hit for power. He can run the base. Trav, I love you, bro. But the hardest thing to do, and I've talked to a lot of guys that did, I talked to Bo.
Yeah.
Bo said the hardest thing to do is hit a baseball. I talked to Time. Now, we're talking about two of the greatest athletes to have ever played. You name a sport, Bo and Time are two of the top five. Okay, if you want Jim Thorpe or whomever else you want to put into this equation, but I tell you this, Bo Jackson and Time are two of the top five athletes that we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And both of those guys told me, say, hitting the baseball is the hardest thing to do.
Very difficult. Very difficult. Very difficult.
To do it at that level. Now, we're gonna see you, Trav, come in. Now, Ocho.
Yeah.
We've seen Shohei Ohtani at the highest level do it.
Yeah.
And be an all-star and be an MVP. Now, Trav, you're gonna have to get one of them all-stars, you're gonna have to get to the Pro Bowl now.
Yeah. Hey, listen,
to match this.
There's a chance he could do it. There's a chance he could do it his rookie year. Especially
for sure.
The last rookie,
as a DB or a wide receiver?
Last wide receiver I heard come out with this kind of confidence and say some of the things he's saying and live up to everything he's saying was Jamar Chase. You know, it wasn't outlandish or something like this, but I'm just saying the confidence that Travis Hunter has when, hell, Jamar Chase said, I'm coming into the league and I've got drafted by the Bengals and I'm coming out and I'm breaking every record.
He ain't lie.
And he ain't lying. He stood on business about everything he said and meant it. And Travis Hunter had that same type of cachet and same type of confidence. That's why I believe there's a chance he can do it. He can do it. Because
I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying that he can't do both. He's not going to He's not going to put the number of plays in that he did in college.
That's difficult. That's difficult. Hey, he'd have to have the condition of a 15,000. I'm trying to think what's the longest distance race at the Olympics, and the kind of
marathon.
Yeah, the kind of wind and lung capacity you need to do something like that at that extreme level. That's too much,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about exerting that kind of energy, messing around with Ike Taylor and then being tired. I'm thinking about a 12, 13 play drive.
Yeah.
And now we kick a field goal. Now we come back. Now I'm on defense. Man, stop.
It's different. And he's going to find out there are guys that are closer to his skill set than he previously thought. That's the thing about the NFL, Ocho. You find guys that, hold on, man, I used to be able to do this. I get, wait a minute, damn. Why you still here?
Yeah. At that point, the only thing that separates you is your technique. Yeah. Only thing
it's gonna be interesting to see because even no matter who you think is not a really good receiver,
right?
They were probably better than the receivers that he went against. That's the thing about it. People don't realize like how good the guy you say that's a bum or you don't think he's good. People don't realize how good they actually are, Ocho.
All right, yeah. Look who they playing against.
They play against guys that make them look like that.
Right.
It's just like those guys that you see, that guy on the bench, you don't never get in the game. Okay, go down to the wire and play one-on-one and watch what he do to you. Go to Lifetime and watch what he do to you.
Put you in a blender. put you in a blender.
People don't realize like pros, like guys that they get paid to do this. Man, please. You underestimate them jokers, man. You can't do that. Just because the level. I mean, you look at a LeBron and a guy might be the 13th or 14th guy. You like, but that guy,
Yeah.
And this is what I was telling somebody. The guy that you think is the 13th or the 14th guy on the bench, that guy is closer to LeBron than you are to the 13th or the 14th guy on the bench. Think about that, what I just said, Ocho. The 13th or 14th guy on the bench is closer to LeBron than what the guy sitting at home talking ish is to the 13th, 14th guy on the bench.
I got you. Simply because the fact that he's on the bench, I mean, we'll leave it at that. He's actually on the bench.
Because he on the bench. Okay. Okay.
That lets you
But
know.
I'm anxious to see. Look, I said this. I thought DB, because I think he's more sound as a DB than he is as a wide receiver. I think he out athletic. His athleticism gets him by a lot of stuff. Now, not to say that he can't fine tune and get some nuances of the receiver, but I think right now you can just drop him in right now, Ocho, at DB, and he understands, having been coached by time. I think he has his timing, his ball skills are really, really good. And for him to be like long-legged, he can transition really well.
Mm-hmm.
He can get in and out of breaks really well.
Yeah.
He tracks the ball exceptional. Great hands. You know he got great hands, Ocho, because he's a wide receiver. So you know he got great hands. And for him, it's just not good enough for him to knock the ball down. He's trying to take the ball away.
And take it and go the other way with it at that.
Go to the other way.
Chance.
So, the big news of the weekend, Ocho, the 49ers have dealt Deebo Samuel to the Commanders in exchange for a 5th-round pick. As a part of the trade, Washington is taking on the remainder of Samuel's contract, paying his full $17.55 million salary in 2025. Due to the Commanders now have the most dangerous offensive core. They have Jaden Daniels at quarterback, who was Offensive Rookie of the Year, Brian Robinson Jr. running back, Scary Terry McLaurin. They have Deebo Samuels and Zach Ertz. They also have Naomi Brown.
Naomi Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Listen, they've improved. They've improved tremendously. I mean, hell, they were in the NFC Championship. Huh?
Yeah.
They were in the NFC Championship last year. And then you bring a dynamic playmaker like Deebo Samuels over to your offense again. And what does it do for your quarterback? It takes pressure off your quarterback again. Even more pressure. I don't have to do more. What do you mean? We got Deebo Samuels. You know how many things he can do? He's a little Swiss Army knife. He can play in the slot. He can go outside. You can put him in motion. You can put him in the backfield. You can do so much with him. You know, so it as long as the creativity is there. I'm not sure who the offensive coordinator is for the
Cliff
Commanders.
Kingsbury.
Oh, it's Cliff? Oh man, they straight. They straight. Listen, Klingberry ain't no different than McVay. Klingberry ain't no different than Andy Reid. I'm just saying from a creative standpoint and knowing what to do and using your players to their strengths. So they're going to be fine. Oh, they definitely going to be fine. I mean, but what the 49ers going to do? Now they talk about trading Brandon Ayuk too.
17 million. So they traded the 5th round for him, and the Cowboys traded the 4th rounder for Mingo. Oh, my bad. What you thinking, Ocho?
Jerry Jones?
No, they do not have Ocho. Do the Commanders have the most dangerous? No.
Did they?
Eagles,
No.
Did Saquon retire?
No.
They still got AJ. They still got Devontae, and they still got Goddard. No.
They don't have the most dangerous, but hey, they improved tremendously. I'll tell you that.
For sure.
They improved tremendously, a lot. Now
Are we sure are they better than Detroit?
Ooh, that's a good one.
With Amon-Ra?
Wait, hold on. With Jameson Williams, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and I don't know.
And Gibbs? And Montgomery?
Yeah, and
Are
Montgomery.
we sure?
No. Hey, that's crazy.
You throw Minnesota in there. Addison, Jetta, Jones, Hawkinson.
Minnesota. Wait, hold on. Green Bay, Wicks, Reed, Dobbs, Watson,
Ocho,
and
check this out.
Josh Jacobs.
Deebo Samuel, Terry McLaurin, Marshawn Lattimore has a $61 million cap hit. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley, Dallas Goedert has a $66 million cap hit. How we teed off. How it works with Magic.
Hey, listen, you know who need to work some magic?
Who?
America's team.
They ain't got nothing to work. And they about to they said the reports are they about to franchise a Digizua. So that's gonna be $25 million. Hard cap, you can't spread it. Dak is about to be what, $90 million against the cap? CD.
He'll probably
You haven't
restructure.
even signed Micah.
Right. I think, but to give them a little breathing room, they'll restructure Dak. They give him a lump sum on the front end and the signing bonus. They'll freedom up, some of that cap, and that's their fault. They wanted to wait till the last minute to do that.
They do.
They did that.
That's what they always do. That's why you wait till the last minute. Now you got to franchise a Digizua. Now, if you don't sign him, guess what? He gone.
Yeah.
But you mess your cap up. You gotta have some foresight in order to see, like, you know what, this guy's a player for. I know, hey, go to him, sign him a little early, and then a year from now, you're like, damn, they got him for that.
Yeah.
But Howie, Ocho, Will Howard has had an off combine. He's one of the quarterbacks that opted to throw at the NFL scouting combine over the weekend, and his performance brought mixed reviews and was deemed inconsistent. He missed multiple passes, including a couple of deep balls down the field. Shador came to his defense. I don't understand why y'all hating on at Will Howard. He just wasn't a natty. It's hard to throw to receivers that you don't know. Everyone runs routes differently.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all want QBs to come to the combine and throw.
I mean, listen, we talk about quarterbacks that just coming off seasons, we could turn on the film. What are you judging in someone in shirts and shorts? It does nothing. Everybody looks great, all American in shirts and shorts. What do you do once you put the helmet and shoulder pads on and your cleats? How do you perform then? How did Will Howard perform then? Wasn't he throwing Jeremiah Smith?
Yep.
Come on, man. What are we talking about? Oh, I want to make sure you look good. I want to make sure you pass the eye test in your shorts and you hit every receiver that you never thrown to before and complete every pass. Get out of here, please.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, sometimes you get nerves. Sometimes, man, I ain't used to run. Man, first of all, I'm used to having my ankles taped. I ain't have no ankles taped. Man, bad Ocho. I mean, I had never been on turf before in my life.
Right.
Like, it is what it is. Somebody gonna give me a chance.
Yeah. That's it.
I was like, I sure hope somebody that take me, they don't play on turf. You know who I thought was gonna take me, Ocho? The team that I had the most contact with, who I talked to the most?
Who that?
Cincinnati Bengals.
Hey, what? You could have been over there with your boy, huh?
I figured Cincinnati, Seattle, because they had called, asked where I was going to be.
Right.
And Cincinnati, Seattle. Who else? I didn't hear from Denver. Maybe the Patriots, because their guy came several times and worked me out.
Yeah.
Oh, Philly. I talked to Buddy Ryan, rest his soul. I talked to him a lot. So I was like, I just knew. I say Philly, Cincinnati, or Seattle. I was like, damn, Seattle play. I say Cincinnati play on turf, Seattle play on turf, and Philly play on turf. Because the vet was terrible.
Right.
The vet was every year was voted the worst field conditions. Yes. Seattle was on turf because they played back then, Ocho, they played in the Kingdome.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember the Kingdome. And then Cincinnati. Like, man, Cincinnati don't win ish though.
Hey, that's not necessary.
And then lo and behold, Bronco Country.
Here you go. Here you go. Yeah, you was all right. You was all right. You was all right. You was all right. Yeah. You was that boy. You was that boy.
But hey, Will, hey, bro, don't worry about that. They know what you can do. Hey, when you have your pro day and you throw into your receivers at Ohio State,
That's all that
light
matters.
them up.
And again, even at the pro day, again, are they drafting you based on what you're doing at the combine? Yes, a little bit of it comes into play. But those where you have that much film, like a Will Howard, what are you talking about? You not throwing well at the combine is why your stock is going to drop. Huh? Anybody saying that is why certain scouts don't need to be in position to make calls for certain teams. Turn on the film, man. There's a lot of film on Will Howard and what he did at Ohio State. What are we talking about? Oh, he didn't throw well. We talk about shorts and shirt.
I get it.
Stop playing, man.
Ocho, Rose Sparks is a game changer in the bedroom. It's a fast-acting ED treatment that dissolves under the tongue, getting you hard in 15 minutes on average and lasting up to 36 hours. So that's when the mood is right. You'll be ready. Ro wants to help couples have great sex, and sometimes that means using Rose Sparks. But other times it means asking your partner the right questions, which is exactly what we'll be doing in this little game. Now it's time for our newest segment, Spark It or Skip It.
Oh, we got
Okay, Ocho. Okay. Here we go.
Spark
So
it
this
or
is how the
skip it.
game works, Ocho. Is we talk about an item in the bedroom,
Okay.
and you and I both decide if it's a yes, spark it. If it's a no, skip it.
Okay. Now this is right up my alley right here. I like this. Spark it or skip it.
Okay. You know what I mean, Ocho? You know.
Talk to me.
I don't pop one just in case.
Wait.
Hey, we spark it.
Wait, you pop one right now?
Don't worry about that. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. All right, Ocho. First one. Whipped cream. Spark it or skip it?
Spark it. I told you about that now. I told you. Stay with me.
Do we have to agree?
Listen, yes, the chat agreed.
No.
What?
Skip it.
Why would you? What are you talking about?
Nope.
Wait a minute. Time out.
You gonna make a mess, Ocho. What the hell I'm gonna do? Lay down plastic in my bed for?
What did I tell you? You don't listen, man. You're not a Hall of Famer. You didn't become a Hall of Famer by not listening. What did I tell you to do with the whipped cream? You put it where? Tell the chat.
First of all, I don't really get down with whipped cream like that because I don't really put it on anything, and I'm definitely not gonna put it on no hoo-ha.
You got we got it. Listen, there's a reason. I ain't gonna go there. I'm okay.
It's too messy. Yeah, that's too messy, Ocho. You gonna mess up the bed?
You don't mess up. You have to do it light. You don't just spread all over the place. You got to, I have OCD, so I use the whipped cream the right way. You turn on the stomach. There's a reason there's a split there. Could you suppose it?
No.
You hear me? I'm trying to keep it clean as I can and professional. There's a reason there's a split there. Huh? Listen.
Well,
let me finish. When you get steak, right?
Yeah.
You want it filleted. When they cut the fillet down the middle, don't they?
Yeah, they ask you to cut into it, see if it's prepared to temperature.
So why you think it's already cut? There's a reason when you flip over. There's a reason there's a cut there. Okay.
No.
Spark it.
Skip. Man, y'all nasty. All right, Ocho. The next one, ice.
Yes.
It ain't no yes. It's spark it or skip it.
What you mean, spark it?
Okay, spark. Yeah,
I
spark.
told you, yeah, spark it. Now listen, this is what you do with your ice now. Now, depending, especially, this is something you could do. Now I'm trying to help you out now. I'm trying to help you evolve now. Now, if you got somebody new, it could be Michelle, it could be whoever else you're seeing
There
right
you
now.
go.
Listen, don't stay with me now, really quick.
Okay.
I'm telling you what to do with your ice. Blindfolder. You hear me? Blindfolder. Get you some crushed ice, not the regular ice, not the big cube, because that's gonna mess everything up. Now, boom. You take missionary, Unc, right? You hear me? Take the cup of ice, missionary, put toes in your mouth at the same time.
See, there you go.
You hear me?
Skip it. You done ruined the mood. I was in the mood.
I'm trying to get you.
Nah, see, you take the ice, Ocho, and you know what I'm saying, Ocho, you take the ice,
Right.
she on her back,
Right.
and you run down the neck, and then you go with this one.
Man,
Ocho, let me live. Damn.
that's that
That's my
1940.
fantasy. This man done ruined my fantasy. This is my fantasy, and now he done jumped in my dream and ruined it.
But you talk about a dream that happened in the 1800s.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut the lights on. No, I'm sorry, baby, I gotta go. Because I was having a dream about what I wanted to do, and my partner ruined it.
Do you understand what you talk about? What you just described, they was doing at the Roman Empire. That's what
Good.
they did. Hey, that's what they did to Helen of Troy back
Ocho.
then.
No, they burned her at the stake. But anyway. She probably needed some ice. You know what I'm saying, Ocho? But then, Ocho, I would start out. Then you turn over, come down, you go down my back. You know what I'm saying, Ocho?
This ain't kindergarten. That's old, man.
Man, look here. I ain't trying to see. You try to do too much, Ocho. See? I ain't trying to do all that.
You talk about taking ice and coloring in between the lines. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
No.
Ocho, really? I'm on this. I don't really need none of that. What that for?
Listen,
Waste of time. You cut into my 36-hour window.
Right. But you got to understand. Even though you had the roast sparks, before you take the roast sparks, that's the main course.
You take the roast sparks way before, because once you put them under your tongue, it's gonna take it about 10, 15 minutes for it to dissolve.
Right.
Now because it goes into the bloodstream, goes straight into the bloodstream.
Okay.
Now 15 minutes, hey, I'm gonna say, hey. You know what I'm saying? I turn to the side. I don't pop that thing and turn to the side. I'm good. So I'm talking. Yeah. So where you from? Okay. Yeah. What you do?
Right.
How long you been here? Oh, okay. I'm surprised I've never seen you before.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You want to drink? You got to ask if she want to drink.
You got some? Well, I got some water.
I mean, most of the time, when you engage.
Oh, I got some of that. I got some of that old Shea by Laportier.
There you go. I
do got some wine in there somewhere.
Nah.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I got some wine, Ocho. Hold on.
You got to offer any kind of drink, to simmer them down and make them feel comfortable. Man, I don't drink. I ain't tell you, I am. I just saw it in the movies. Chat, y'all hear me? Chat. Anyway, back to the roast sparks. I have mine. Make sure y'all need to go get yours. You have to fill out everything. It's kind of like almost prescription based on you and what you like. It's pretty cool. It worked for me. I tried it. My introduction to it, I started off right before starting, and I screamed, "This is Sparta." That's something you guys need to try. I'm into role play a lot. The roast sparks work wonders. It works wonders. FYI, Ash, if you can hear me, I'm getting married soon.
Now I only bring this out.
What were you?
The good stuff.
You went to the cellar?
Yeah, that's the good stuff now. Okay,
What's
now
that?
come on with it.
What is that? What is that? What is that?
That's Camus. Hey, Chad, y'all know about this, right?
Who is Camus?
Now I ain't got that. I ain't gonna pull that big Magnum out because we know. I got this. I
What
don't
is
know.
that? I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about none of that
I
stuff.
know what
man.
they know, but you know everybody don't. Everybody don't be want that red. So I got a nice Riesling.
Who? You ain't got no apple cider though. You got some apple cider?
Nah,
You ain't got no apple cider?
nope. So
Hey,
you know,
I always think you think I'm behind the eight ball or I'm getting left out. The fact that I've never had alcohol. I mean, I'm just saying. Listen. I know at the live show, I let it touch my tongue. You know, when we was out there in Vegas,
yeah.
I ain't drink it. I just took it back. It touched the tip of my tongue. It burned, and I went back down with it.
This is good. This is a good year too. This is
72.
Cabernet. This is Camus 2021 Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay.
Okay, so we both say spark with the ice.
Oh yeah.
Lights. Spark or skip.
Lights.
Yeah. You like the lights on or?
Well, I like them off. I like them off because what you think? It all depends.
I'm a visual. Hey, someone brought me out my shell
Right.
for the longest time, you know.
Okay.
Man, hold on. I'm trying to think. Let's see. 20.
Hold on. You just said
I was
somebody
Ocho.
got your tail.
Before.
You
Huh?
You talk about her?
Oh, before they can see me.
I thought you talking about somebody. Okay, my bad.
Nah.
I thought you saw who we were talking about last week. I thought y'all like she called you.
Oh.
You said somebody bought you out your shell. Now that's
No, when I say brought me out my shell, that it used to be lights off, shades down,
Okay.
and then she
Yeah.
So I like the lights on.
Okay. You want to see everything. If you want to see everything going on. Yeah, I like it. It don't matter. It don't matter with me, because
I'm visual. I like to see. I like to admire.
Right.
Damn.
Right. Yeah. You want to keep that visual the whole time.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
I'm like, damn. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah. I like where you're going. I like where you're going.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't saying it's got to be like Broadway lit up like that, but I'm saying, little light so I can, dimly. I mean, just so I can see the silhouette. You a silhouette type of guy?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Hey, speaking, you know what? This ain't the place or the time, but I'm with you when you're right.
Yeah.
Get me? This ain't the place or the time, but I'm with you when you're right.
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing like that.
I'm gonna keep it cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bit a little something. Get a little something, Shit. Whew. Ocho, you a spark on everything.
Hey, that's the whole point.
Bunk bed, spark.
Wait. Say it again. Who?
A bunk bed, spark.
Oh yeah. Because listen, you know why you want bunk beds? Because the first one, the bed at the bottom, she have, hit a little Arnold Palmer. You know what the Arnold Palmer is?
The drink?
No, when she squirt, it's called Arnold Palmer.
Oh Lord have mercy.
It's a mixture of fluids and you didn't know that?
No, we definitely skipping that.
Okay. Oh no, no, Unc, you gotta put your face in it.
Do what?
You put your face in it.
Nah, bro, I'm out.
God, wait, you gotta live, man.
Nah, bro. I'm out. Hey, you just ruined it. You ruined a good night. Let me take my wine and put it back up. Hey, Chad, I'm finna take my wire and put it back up.
It's okay. It's okay.
It ain't okay.
It depends on. Well, listen, Miss Nasty. Have you watched Miss Nasty B videos?
No, I have not.
Remember how? Listen, this would do. Whenever y'all, you know how you remember you was a little kid. You go to the water fountain. Remember how you press the water fountain and
Yeah.
and the water shoot. That's how you do the same thing. You kiss the Arnold Palmer like that.
Nah. No.
Okay.
No.
Listen. I'm trying to help you evolve. That's it. I'm just giving you ideas that you could try.
I don't want them ideas. I'm taking no ideas. Chat, don't take any suggestions.
Well, everybody in the chat, they do the same thing I do. I mean, you're the only one left behind.
I know. Well, that's okay. I got left on purpose. You ain't gonna make it see I was late. I saw the bus. I just chose not to get on it. All right, it's time for our last segment of the evening. It's time for Q&A.
Ba, 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 ba.
Well, damn.
What happened? So I was right. I told you.
No, we tried to get the video animation, that we didn't get that.
Hey.
Damn, dude, you asleep? Elijah Moses, what's up, Unc Ocho? Has something you might say to Luka, LeBron about to start playing like their video game, PS2, PS3, PSP. It don't matter. Lakers in 5. Clippers, dippers, strippers. Lakers in 5. LT said, stay with me now. LeBron, Chevron, Charlize Theron.
Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5. Dr. Frankie L. Bellerman said, hey, y'all, y'all always say that football is moving a man against his will. Is it safe to say that a woman can have the same power? Why or why not? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what a man is willing to do to please a woman, and so he has access to the hoo-ha consistently. That is getting the man to do what he wants against his will, as long as he can get, you know what?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it comes down to all at the end of the day. Always, Unc, in order to get that, you got to do this. It's always been that way. In order to get that, you got to do this. That's it.
Kemper Norwood Jr. said, Unc, my question is, who is the best on-screen TV dad or best actor to play a role of a dad in a movie?
John Q. Denzel. Or can we go with oh my goodness, I cried. Will Smith. What's the movie, Unc? As a father.
Pursuit of Happiness?
Pursuit of Happiness. Man.
Mm.
And the only two I can think of at the top of my head that where fathers played magnificent roles.
Ward Cleaver. Leave it to Beaver, Dad. Well, look, we know he kind of fell from grace, but the greatest TV dad was Huxtable, Cliff Huxtable.
Oh yeah, absolutely. 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 What about him and James Evans?
James Evans was pretty good.
Yeah,
I like Fred. What about Fred Sanford?
hey, him and Lamont was a trip, boy.
But yeah, James Evans, but probably Cliff Huxtable.
Mm-hmm. The standard back then.
Yes. Jeremy Shorter, hey, Uncle Ocho, love the show. I watch every night. Can y'all wish the mother of my child and girlfriend, Alma, a happy birthday? Also, our daughter, Lelania, turning 7 months. Alma, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Liliana? Okay. Okay, Alma, happy birthday. Jeremy wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Thank you for bestowing the greatest gift upon him, which is his daughter, Liliana, who turned 7 months today. So happy birthday to her. So happy birthday to you guys. Continued success. Hopefully you guys did something really, really fun today, something special today. Happy birthday and many, many more to come. Piano my Magnus. What's up, Unc Ocho? Can I get a birthday shout out? My birthday is March 2nd and I turned 19. My name is pronounced Magnus. Okay?
Magnus.
It is spelled Magnus. Happy birthday, Magnus.
Happy birthday, Magnus. Hey, you know, the name sounds like one of the Greek gods or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Huh? Magnus. Oh, that's sound like a German name, huh?
Nah, man. Sound like he was back there with Caesar and Apollo, Magnus.
No,
No,
no.
I like it.
Mark Antony, Julius Caesar, Cassius, Calpurnia.
Magnus, Aurelius, Decimus.
No, Marcus Aurelius.
I know, but I'm just saying Magnus. It all flows the same. Magnus, Marcus.
That's it. All right. That concludes this episode of Nightcap, brought to you by Boost Mobile. Visit your nearest Boost Mobile store, boostmobile.com, to join their nationwide 5G network today. Thank you guys for joining us as you watch the Lakers take down the Clippers for the second time in 3 days by the score of 108-102. The Lakers were led by Luka Doncic. He had 29 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds. LeBron James had 17, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. And Dalton Connect, he had 19. Dorian Finney-Smith had 11. As they get past the Clippers, 108-102, Kawhi led the way with 33 points and 10 rebounds. Y'all know me. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. That guy, the Liberty City legend, the Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro, that's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We thank you for your continued and loyal support. Make sure you check out Shea by Laportier. We do have it in stock. If you can't find it in a city or a state near you, order, we'll ship it directly to your door. What better way to celebrate than with a bottle of Shea by Laportier? Please drink responsibly and please stay safe. Make sure you check out my media company page on all of its platforms, Shea Media, and the clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. We just dropped our Super Bowl show shirt and hats. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Supplies are limited, so please make sure you grab yours, because once they're gone, they're gone. That concludes this episode of Nightcap. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We will see you tomorrow. Later.